Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today we are doing the December 2021 monthlies, and this is going to be for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Keep in mind that this is a general collective reading, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you don't resonate at first and you start resonating with it later, keep in mind that let's see, this is fortune telling, so I mean that does happen. It's very common. It's not a big deal. So you know, go back and rewatch any of the videos that you'd like on the channel. The signs, tongue-tied tonight. So the readings that you should be watching are your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Okay. So let's get started. I'm starting with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Alright, and we have Whale Spirit, and it's telling you to trust the great mystery. This card has been coming up like crazy all week. This is something that's happening with the shift from that full moon eclipse. We have a new moon, and we also have another eclipse coming up. It's just an amazing, powerful cycle. So you're just going to have to trust. But everything's going to, actually, I don't think it's going to. This transformation is going to be good. This isn't something that you need to be, well, you shouldn't be afraid of change anyways, but we're humans, and we are. So there you have it. Alright, so I'm going to take two from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, and we have Protection Guardian. It's telling you to drop your shields. Alright, so Taurus, drop your shields. Trust. Trust in the great unknown. Did it again. Okay, that one doesn't go. Oh, no, actually the card that you need is on the floor and illuminated. Oh, it's so amazing. I wish I could take a picture of it. Animal Guardian. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts, okay? Not your mind, pretending that it's your instincts. Your instincts. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do past, present, future, advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. It's a 5-position spread, but it's not always 5 cards. So we roll with it, because the Celtic Cross comes out sometimes. And that's supposed to have 1 card in 1 position. Yeah, we'll see. So the first card we have for you is the 6 of Swords. Whatever you were leaving in the past, whatever was going on in the past, whatever pain, trauma, drama, cycle that you needed to leave, problems. Keep in mind, when you're moving into calmer waters, you need to also heal yourself. But in this case, you are moving out of the storm. You're moving out of the storm, Taurus. Okay? And you're moving into calmer waters. You're headed towards that sunrise. You know there's a new day dawning. You know there's something better out there. Or, well, not necessarily better. Something illuminating out there. Something beautiful out there. And you just got to get out of the storm to see it. Okay? But whatever it is, you're moving away from troubled waters to peace. And you're going to find happiness. Literally. Ultimate happiness awaits you. Okay? So, and that is where they're telling you to drop your shields, trust in Spirit, or trust in the mystery. And then to trust your instincts. Okay? There's something massive going on and you may not know it, but you can feel it. Okay, so your inner self knows, your instincts know. Okay, and whatever this is, okay, this is communication about love. Now, again, cups, you know, there's a lot of different types of love. Sometimes it's a childlike love, sometimes it's an innocent love, sometimes it's, you know, the love for a parent, for a child, child for the parents, etc. Okay, so I'm going to be clarifying the cards later, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so what is Spirit's advice for Taurus? What is Spirit's advice for Taurus? Okay, Page of Wands. Communication. Passionate communication, but a young energy. Okay. This could be business, and this could be love, and it could be both. Okay. This is somebody that's coming forward with communication. Again, the pages are young. Okay, they're young energies. And that's either somebody communicating to you, or you communicating to them. Okay, but it's childlike, it's loving, it's kind, it's caring. In the page the Page of Cauldrons, it's very passionate with the Page of Cups. Okay, and they're telling you to be the King of Cups. The King of Cups is very, very passionate. I'm sorry, I said Cups. Wands. The King of Wands is very passionate. He's also very creative and dynamic. Okay, and I have a funny feeling that this is going to be something that's blended together, or two communications that are blended together. It's a cup of love, but it's also a cup of passion. And you are an earth sign, and although you're very tactile, you're very sensual, this is the type of fire that will light your life up. Okay, you can create. We're talking about creativity, dynamic, smoking hot. Let's see if there's a dragon. I mean, there's two dragons already. So I think whatever these communications are, they're going to ignite a passion within you to create something. Now, that would require you to drop your shields, that would require you to trust your instincts, and that would require you to trust the mystery. Okay? Something's changing. It's going to happen to everybody. It's a massive shift. We already had one massive shift, and before we recover from it, we're going to have another one. It's asking you to step outside of your comfort zone. Move out of the storm into calmer waters to find that happiness. What you're going to do is listen to these messages, and you're going to get very dynamic and creative. You're an earth energy. You're very grounded. It's unusual for you to be. It's not unusual for you to be sensual, but it is very unusual for you to be. Boom. Let's do this out of the box, because you're the earth sign. You're grounded. You do this. You know, you're the one that grounds people like this. And this time it's you. I think the one that's supposed to be the fire sign, or is a fire sign, is turning backwards toward, well, not backwards, it's almost like you're switching positions. It's almost like you're You're becoming the fire, and the other person is becoming the earth sign. And I get a strong sense that whoever you're dealing with is actually, they're actually a fire sign, or they're presenting the characteristics of that. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to use the Marchetti Tarot Royale and see where this is taking us. This is an unusual reading. But whatever you're doing, oh, you're ending a lot of lessons. Okay, you're ending a cycle, and you're moving away from drama, trauma, whatever it is. Okay? But you do remember, when you see the 10 of Swords, those are lessons already learned. They're done. They're over. Okay? You know, you're moving on with the lesson learned. This is you moving into the sunlight. This is you moving into a new day. This is you moving into a dawn. You were devastated, but you know, you're moving. It's over. You're entering a new cycle is what's happening. Now you have the chance for a union. You have the chance for a union. And if you do that, it'll bring you happiness. Wow. Happiness and abundance. You have the potential for massive abundance. Look at the size of that pentacle. Okay? And these are your ancestors. When you see a stag like that, they're bringing you abundance. This comes from your ancestors. Past. And they may have been passed over. Okay? So they're telling you to follow your intuition, because sometimes... Oh, I get it. Okay. So you will get a communication about love. Okay. Let's start off with this one. You're going to have a lot of options. Okay. You're going to have a lot of options. But you have to be discerning with those options, because things aren't always what they seem. That's why you need to follow your intuition. Okay? The one that loves you can bring you great passion and abundance. Okay? But the one that's passionate, just passion. Oh. That's not... let me have a minute here. Okay. Things aren't always as they seem, so follow your intuition. Because what I was just saying, they said, stop. Nope, wrong. So, just remember that there are things out there that are not good for you. So, you know, you can't just take all the cups. You have to have some discernment. I think what it is there's an illusion. Okay? You have the 10 of Pentacles coming up. Okay? Somebody can love you with a childlike love. Not childish. Childlike. Like unconditional love. That can, if you can choose that person out of that abundance that you seem to have, then they can help you build this 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. There's also passionate messages coming in. Okay, this is one of the I have messages coming in. Ding, 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 ding. So forgive me if I'm slow tonight. All right, so you also have passionate communication coming in. You need to take some time to reflect. Rest and reflect. And stop putting people in boxes. Okay? You can have more than one person that loves you. If you are an adult and you're married and you have children, you have more than one person that loves you. You have probably the other parent, you have, or partner, whoever that may be, and then you have the child's love, then you have your mother's love. Okay, there's different types of love, and sometimes it's a matter of your perception. So you need to take some time and rest and reflect on what you want in your life, and then decide, because you're going to have to choose one of those options. Okay? And one of them can bring you the Ten of Pentacles, which is love and abundance. Okay, it's not just money. It's love and abundance. So reflect, because you're going to get messages. And decide where you are, what you want, and how you want to proceed. And then follow through with that. Because right now you feel trapped. And it may be by your own abundance. So, if you want this abundance, and if you go from the ace to the 10, like boom, just like that. And it's massive abundance. This is also massive abundance. This is legacy kind of money. But you can't see the way. You need somebody to show you or communicate to you how to be this king while you stay grounded. But it's telling you to drop your shields, trust your instincts, and trust the mystery, because you're going to go against things, away from things, not away from things you love. You're going away from things that work for you. Stay steady, calm, abundance. That's how you build abundance. And as a King of Pentacles is the master, really, of building abundance, okay? But you're going to have to move out of your energy into this fire energy to get this legacy. You're going to have to do this. And to do that, you're going to have to go take some time, rest, recharge your batteries. Go do what you want to do. Go have fun, okay? But when you come back, you figure out what you truly want. What is your wish fulfillment? Whatever that wish fulfillment is, you're going to illuminate it. That's the star in that lantern. You're going to, it will illuminate your path. You will be able to find the way, even though it's different than the way you normally do business. You are very solid and grounded and very good at building abundance. Okay? But the fertility is here too, which can mean pregnancies and things like that. So if you're not wanting children, this is a good time to take precautions. If you do, this is also a good time to try to have children. It's a totally different kind of energy. You're not accustomed to it. You're very solid, steady, and this person is dynamic and creative. So it may be another person, but I feel like that's you. It's this person is teaching you how to be that one, because when you get set in your ways, you stagnate. And this one's this is a passionate love. This is a passionate message. It doesn't have to be love. It can be a create thinking outside of the box. The Queen of Wands thinks outside of the box. She follows her intuition, and she's the one with the sunflowers that she's growing in a garden in a desert. And so she's probably the woman in the medieval age that said, hey, how come I can't bring that water over here? I don't have to take the whole river. Let's just divert some of that water over here so I can water my fields and feed my people and grow sunflowers too. Okay, and she may have been probably the first person ever to do that. I'm talking about an ancient, okay? So, like, that kind of thinking outside of the box. And now we have irrigation everywhere. But, and that's the way the Queen of Wands works. But she's very dynamic, she's very creative, and she's very abundant. And I think that's what you're having to learn how to do, is either you're working with that's what it is. You work with someone, or someone that works for you is very creative and dynamic. They got this. Boom, 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 boom. And everybody looks at them like, no. We have heavy burdens. This is how we go. We're going to plod along. And she's like, well, peace out. All right, peace out. I love me. I got this. I've made my peace. I'm good. I know what to do here. You can do it your way. If you don't want to do it my way, okay, that's fine. But in that case, I'm making peace with my past, and I'm building my own. Okay, I'm building my own, because I've been tending to this pentacle for too long. Okay, I've been tending to that pentacle for too long. So I think what you're running into, this is really hard. It's something that you've been tending to for a long time. I think what it is, you're afraid to take the jump. And you may be, I don't know how I want to put it. This could be love. This could be passion. This could be passion about a business. This could be working together. Be passionate about that. Be passionate about each other. Something along those lines. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a union. So it can be a business relationship. It can also be a love relationship, or it could be both. Okay? But you're stayed and steady. No offense. Your method works. Slow and steady wins the race. But every once in a while, you come in with somebody that's like, boom. They come in and they're like a rocket. Who's the latest? Like Bitcoin or Bitcom, whatever it is. They come in with something that's so unique. I mean, look at computers. Think about that. In the 70s, somebody was in their garage building a computer. Nobody had that. Can you imagine a world without cell phones? Well, depending on what age you are, probably. But can you imagine a world without Well, they actually had computers then, but it was a Bill Gates. I think it was Bill Gates. Built it in his. Don't quote me on that. One of them built it in their garage, and said, "This is going to change the world," and it did. Okay, that kind of creativity. You have that kind of creativity near you, and you've got to decide whether you're going to feel trapped, stay trapped, or consider some of these ideas. But don't try to harness this energy and not. This is a chariot type of energy as well. Whoever this is, you're not going to be able to chain them down. You're not going to be able to hold them back. This is somebody you just unleash within reason, of course, with finances and whatever. But this is somebody that's going to think outside the box and run circles around that. Okay? So, all right. There's something I'm missing. Sorry. All right, anyways, we're going to let that go with that. And, all right, well, we have clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel. I am helping you, helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Okay. You've been nurturing something. I think you will probably know or soon know whatever I'm talking about. But follow your instincts, because there's more than one person running around in this. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal, pen, a book, an article, or a book. When this is over, that would probably be a very good idea for you. Even if you have to hire what do they call it? Somebody that writes the book for you. Sorry, when I'm channeling, I can't always access words. These are gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. The angels bring you gifts from your Creator, and you need to open your arms to receive. So, I'm sorry I can't bring it in more clearly than that, but basically this is somebody that's going to be almost yin to your yang, not necessarily in a female-male sense or a feminine-masculine sense, but it could be. This is somebody, you are this way, and they are this way. You're staid and steady. They're like, wow, okay, we got this. Full of energy, 100 miles an hour, I got it. And bing, 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 create. And we have people over here stifling all that. Okay, well, this person's not going to be in an environment where they can't be creative. They can be manipulated into it, but that will backfire severely. So, and I think you might know who it is. I'm sure you've got somebody that's creative around you. So, you probably know what it is that you're nurturing, right? So, my advice to you is to kind of relax your stance in the, because you know, you're a Taurus, you're bullheaded. Yeah, it's going to be my way, this way, and that way. Now, what are you going to give me? I ain't going to give you crap, because it's got to be your way, this way. If you let me do it my way, what you're going to get is a masterpiece. It would be like Picasso. No, you're going to paint it this way. No, I'm not. You will never amount to anything. He's a master. Okay. It's one of the most, he is one of the most known and popular artists in the world, if you like his style of art. Okay, so, and that's the thing. No, it has to be this way, and this way. I gotta do it this way. So I'm gonna do it with you or without you. That's the kind of energy that you're dealing with. Don't be the staid instructors that say you don't understand. They understand. They understand probably more than you. They see a lot more than you too. Not in a bad way. Don't take that in a negative way. It's not that you aren't very good at what you do. Don't get all staid and stodgy on them, I think is what it is. Trust the mystery. Drop your shields. Quit trying to run everything for once and trust your instincts. This person knows what they're doing, okay? And even if they don't, they have you there to balance them, and that's the whole yin and yang part that I was getting into. So when this one starts getting too far afield, or to you, you can, or they know they're getting too far afield and they can't balance themselves, you give them the balance, the yin and the yang, okay? And like I said, it's divine, male and feminine, but not necessarily, I'm talking about in a creative sense. So, Wow. I really want to hear back on this one. Anyways, I'm gonna stop for now. If I get an insight into it, I might put a little notation on the bonus reading. I may pop up a little note on this. It's just